Please don't be too mad at me. I know it's been a minute. Come on, let's get into the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to How Sonic Forces Should Have Sounded. Today, we will be looking at the level called Null Space. In this level, you play as Sonic and the Avatar. So, as always, we'll begin with the backstory of the level, then I'll play the original level music, give my thoughts on it, and then at the end, I'll explain the concept behind my recreation and play it with the level. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I recommend going back and watching those before you get to this one. Also, if you're already familiar with the original soundtrack and just want to skip to the recreation, you can use the timestamps in the description. Now, let's go on to the level setting. Once Sonic makes his way through Metropolitan Highway and reaches Eggman, Infinite creates a portal to Null Space, which pulls Sonic and the Avatar into it, trapping them. This then leads into the level. That's a pretty short level setting, but now we can get into the music. Let's take a listen to the original music for Null Space.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Nothing can contain the two of us at max power, not even Null Space.
Now we all know the biggest issue with Null Space. You're only there for about 20 seconds. If you thought Arsenal Pyramid's beginning section was too short, whoo, boy, look at this. The level starts with Sonic and the Avatar running. They then have you spam the boost button, and you're out in 10 seconds. I know this level had to have fallen to just production problems, but man, the worst part of this is that the music is actually really good. The piano melody gives an air of mystery, while also giving the feeling of stasis or limbo. This perfectly matches the nothingness of Null Space. And then those choir vocals take the mysterious and turn it somber, giving a sense of hopelessness, the feeling you would get being trapped in a perpetual state of nothing. Then it's over before it starts. Seriously, the Null Space track is about 2 minutes long, and you only hear 20 seconds. Don't get me wrong, there's more to the level. Once you get out of Null Space, the music switches to a slightly different version of the game's main theme, Fist Bump. And most of us can agree, Fist Bump is great. But there was such a missed opportunity to do something interesting with Null Space. I actually would have been okay with Fist Bump starting a bit earlier in Null Space. Now you might say, that's weird. The visuals wouldn't match and Fist Bump is too hopeful. But hear me out. You might have thought this yourself. But listen to Sonic's immediate response to getting pulled into Null Space.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Nothing can contain the two of us at max power, not even Null Space.
That doesn't sound hopeless to me. It sounds like he knows exactly how to get out. And look at that, he does. If the level were longer, like we have seen explored in some mods for Forces, the music could have had time to shine. Unfortunately, it was not. But hey, let's stop ragging on Forces. What did I do in my version? Well, for my version of Null Space, the main thing would be I wanted to have a consistent, singular piece of music that changes instead of multiple pieces of music. It was a little difficult to come up with something, partially because you're only in Null Space for a few seconds before you get into the main part of the level. But the biggest reason I believe was because I was just thinking about fist bump too much. With the original music fitting as well as it did, it felt like I didn't want to come in and mess something up. But after some time, I cleared my mind and I got an idea. So it started out with a string arrangement, which is a bit different than how I started with my other pieces, but it gave me a different way to approach the instrumentation. And from there, I was able to add guitars, drums, and a bass pattern very easily. I then added some synth parts as a call to the Metropolis environment, not making it too synth heavy, but adding some stuff to give it some flavor. The Null Space level as a whole has a thematic journey. Starting out, it's bleak, or at least it's supposed to be, because of Null Space. Then Sonic and the Avatar work together and overcome all the odds set before them. After an epic return to the real world, the rest of the level then becomes triumphant. I chose chord progressions that could capture that epic and triumphant tone. I also adjusted my playstyle on the guitar and the strings to call back to some earlier Sonic titles. Let me know if you sense any familiarity in the track. With that being said, hey, let's jump in and hear the new music for Null Space.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Double boost! We got this! Keep it up, partner! Nothing can contain the two of us at max power. Not even Null Space. What's up, everyone? I missed this place. What happened, Sonic? You just up and disappeared. Nothing. Literally. Now let's track down Eggman.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know, how'd you like Null Space? How'd you like my new version? And hey, guys, I'm sorry. It took me way too long to come out with this video, but I'm working hard to make sure the next video comes out way soon. So hey, if you liked the video, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up button, and also consider subscribing if you haven't, so you can catch the next video, because the next video is the final video of our series. We're actually at the end. So the final video, we're going to be diving into the last Modern Sonic level, which is called Mortar Canyon. So until next time, I'll see you when I see you.